random time to be recording. It is like about to be 4 o'clock in 9 minutes. I really just wanted to kind of just do some emotional release and verbal release, just because these past 5 days have been pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. Like, for example, I came across a couple challenges this past weekend, and then I got rewarded. So it's weird, right? So I met someone, and it was just a regular interaction just to see like who this person is, if this person is, worth investing time in. I over-invested time in this person, and at the expense, I got to see what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it, why I should do it, and that was it. So ultimately, long story short, this person disrespected me. This person may not have seen it that way. They were more so, I'll fix the problem, but not really seeing what the problem was. Like, I had to, multiple times, I had to say, I am not comfortable with this. I do not appreciate that. I feel this way. And I was giving this person multiple times to really kind of grasp what was going on, and this person wasn't. And at this moment, I learned, like, I am at a different level, and I'm trying to preach to someone who is not on my level. So therefore, there's already a misunderstanding. There's already a disconnect, right? And that, to me, shows that, okay, this energy exchange is not going to be worth my time. And it's not that they did anything wrong, like, it's not something wrong with them, but to me, in my eyes, when you disrespect me, you kind of have to apologize, or at least show that you understand and that you are considerate of my feelings. This person did neither. They agreed, like, okay, yes, this was wrong, but they failed to understand why it was wrong. And for me, that's important, because that's how you learn how to grow from a mistake, right? So my learning tool was, okay, for my therapist was talking about communication. There's 3 parts to communication. There is speaking. Obvious, everybody knows how to speak. But are we listening? Are we understanding? Are we hearing this person out? And then clarification. You can talk and listen all the time, but are we clarifying? Are we using certain words in a language that this other person can fully understand? And I feel like I did that, I made it a point, because usually I avoid situations. I'm like, you know what? It's fine, very passive, right? And I'm like, I'm trying to learn from this past behavioral pattern, because to me, that past behavioral pattern isn't healthy. It's not healthy at all. So I'm so proud of myself. I went to this person, we had this conversation, and at the end of it, I've just come to accept that we are not ones to exchange energy together. And that's fine. That is totally fine. So I took the liberty of just saying, hey, like, no, sorry, I've been taking all these juices lately. Side note, I'm taking all these juices lately, and it's been clearing my system out. So the sniffles, running up, like, if you hear all that, that's just because the juice is doing its job. But yes, so excuse me. But yeah, so after that encounter, I really sat with myself. I was like, okay, Meela, I could either beat myself up, be like, Meela, you knew what this could have been. You saw all the signs. You saw all the red flags. And, you chose to make this decision. You chose to give this person access to you and to, converse with you. And, it was your choice. I could have went that route. And now looking at it, that's part of my past thought pattern and behavioral pattern, emotional pattern, where I would say, this is self-blame, this is self-sabotage, this is negative self-talk, this is me literally beating myself up. What I chose to do was like, you know what, Meela, even though you chose to make this decision of going on this date with this person or allowing access to this person, you still were very hopeful and you wanted to see, where it could go, the potential, right? That's also another past pattern of mine, an emotional pattern, where I'm just like, okay, I want to see the potential. But I wasn't focusing on how that person was making me feel at that moment. And at that moment, each time I was like, maybe not, So with that being said, I just evaluated what I did, why I did it, and how I can avoid doing that in the future, or how I can not do that in the future, right? So I gave myself props. I journaled. I allowed myself to be like, okay, Meela, like, you did that. That's fine. What are we going to do from here? So me and that person, we're not talking no more. I gave him that amount of energy, and that was that, And I'm looking for friendships. I'm looking for people I can hang out with. I'm looking for people I can have certain conversations with and just have fun, and just, it's a good energy exchange. Now that I'm on this path, it's really hard to find that matches my energy, People's energy has to surpass the feeling of my solitude, and my solitude is very high. My energy is very high. And I don't mean high energy like, whoa, crazy. It's like I vibrate and operate on a higher level, and it's higher than your average, right? And so for me to let somebody in on that energy, they have to pour into that energy, not take away from mine. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So yes, but the following day, I hung out with another person, and I was like, whoa, like, this person's energy is everything. Like, they have this nice, calming, grounding energy to where there's no forcing. There's no pressure, right? It's just the flow. Maybe because this person's a water sign, and I'm a water sign, so we're just going with the flow. We're bouncing off of each other's energy, and it's not consuming, it's reciprocating, right? And it was amazing. So that's why I said it was more so like it was a challenge and lesson, and then I got rewarded because I decided to cut this access, close this door to open up this other door for another opportunity, right? So if I had let this person stay and just kept trying, that person would have blocked all my blessings from this other person, right? And now I have someone I'm just like, yo, like, I can chill with this person. I can converse and talk to someone who is willing to dive deeper with me, to question and be skeptical of things, where I don't have to feel judged or feel like I'm having to meet a standard, or and it was great. So I just want to put out there that, like, a lot of things that we encounter, that we experience, it's not all bad. It's just the way we view it, the way we see it, the way we feel about it, right? And we have to have a very conscious mind and have a level of awareness to kind of decipher that and come to that. So my point in this very short episode is going to be skeptical and kind of learn and figure out what this person adds to you, and if they're adding or if they're taking away. Are they benefiting or are they hindering? And it's all at the sake of you, your happiness, your joy, your energy. So that's all I really wanted to say. For me, I needed to let go of this energy. So with me doing that, I am recording this message, and I am putting it out in the universe, so it's no longer in me. So I'm no longer thinking about this, and so I can move on from it. I hope you guys enjoyed this small little story, and you guys have a wonderful day. And if you're listening to it at night, have a wonderful night.